gonna buy a paper doll that I can call my own. A doll that other fellas cannot steal. And then those flirty...
Don Wayne is the person who really started the WHIO News Department. And for a long time, he was the WHIO News Department, anchoring the evening telecast alone. But eventually, co-anchors joined Don Wayne. One of the early ones was Phil Donahue, now one of the nation's most respected television personalities.
Phil was working as my co-anchor, and I would do about 2 or 3 minutes of news, then the camera would switch over to Phil. And there was a fly in the studio. It was in early fall. And as soon as I would start talking, the fly would land on my forehead and crawl around. And of course, I have a malfunctioning funny bone, and it was all I could do to keep from laughing. And then as soon as I was through, the fly would go to Phil. As soon as Phil started his routine, and the fly would crawl around his face. And eventually, it came back to me, and the fly landed on the desk. And all of a sudden, I see this hand, and it was Donahue killing the fly. And the director was right on the nose. He zoomed in on the dead fly on the desk, and that ended the newscast. I mean, we both blew.
Don Wayne is as pleasant a memory as I have in my entire career. And let's get this in. I grew up in that newsroom. Much of whatever it is that I bring to what I do today happened under his tutelage in the WHIO newsroom. The leadership he showed me, the friendship he showed me, is something that I'll never really be able to pay him back for. I want him to know publicly how grateful I am, not only for all the professional help he gave me, but for being the human being that he was.
Another longtime friend and colleague, CBS anchor Walter Cronkite, whose career paralleled Wayne's.
Frequently around our shop, we hear Walter Cronkite compared to Don Wayne.
Hard to remember sometimes, but a pleasure to remember always, that Don Wayne introduced on radio and television Edward R. Murrow, Walter Cronkite, among others. Don, pleasure to hear that you're going to have more time to yourself. Sorry to hear that you're not going to be doing quite as much work as you have been doing, but pleased to hear you'll still be associated with the station. Good luck to you as always, and congratulations on some marvelous accomplishments. I have a feeling your best work is still ahead of you, and I know your best play is. Good luck, Don.